Hi everyone. Today is January 31st, 2025. Happy New Year. I just want to let you guys know that I won. After more than 3 years of relentless battle, Nguyen versus Jeffrey Vu has finally come to a victorious end. This fight was never just about me. It was about standing up to deception, about proving that truth still matters, about showing that justice can prevail, even against those who try to silence it. In 2020, I fell victim to a prolific professional scammer who shattered my trust and turned my world upside down. I didn't realize the full extent of the deception until 2021. That was when I made one of the hardest but most important decisions of my life. I fought back. What followed was an excruciating legal war that tested every ounce of my strength, resilience, and faith. Let me tell you, it was a war. His defense attorneys slithered their way through the courtroom, twisting facts, manipulating the system, and doing everything in their power to keep the truth from coming out. They blocked critical evidence. They fought to keep me from telling my own story while I was on the witness stand. They thought that if they could suppress enough of the truth, that they could win. But they underestimated the power of justice. Because despite their games, despite their tactics, the jury still saw through it all. They ruled in my favor on every single count. That jury, those 12 strangers who stepped into that courtroom with open hearts and minds, became my last hope for justice. And they delivered. Their role was monumental. They listened. They saw the truth. And they made the kind of decision that proves that no matter how much the defense tried to bury the truth, it still had a way of rising to the surface. To each juror who sat through this trial, who paid attention, who cared, I can never thank you enough for your service. You proved that integrity still exists in this world. Forever be grateful for you. But this victory was not won alone. It was made possible by my incredible legal team that stood by me. Sean Faulkner, the man who started this fight with me over 3 years ago, refusing to let injustice win. I thank you. Dan Schwendler, an attorney who crafted hundreds of briefs ensuring every argument was as strong as possible. I thank you. And Jeff Benyon, the MVP of this trial. Jeff didn't just represent me. He felt my pain. He understood my suffering and he fought for me like it was his own battle. His empathy, passion, and relentless dedication took this case across the finish line. But let me be real with you. This fight left scars. Just like in any war, there are wounds that won't fade overnight. For 3 years, I have battled post-traumatic stress. I try to compartmentalize it, to push forward by focusing on my clients, my friends, and my family. But the weight of it never left me. Now that it's over, I feel relief, but also exhaustion. The trauma doesn't vanish the moment the verdict is read. I appreciate every message, every call, every question, but right now I need time to heal. I ask for your understanding and respect as I take this moment to just breathe, to recover, and to reclaim the pieces of myself that were lost in this battle. My full story will be told, and I will share it with every piece of evidence that was kept out of court. The world will see the truth in its entirety. Maybe through a book, and maybe even a Netflix documentary. But one way or another, my voice will not be silenced. To those who stood by me, you know who you are. I could not have survived this without you. You carried me through my darkest days. There were days that I couldn't even breathe. And I would never, ever forget that. This is not just my battle. It's not just my victory. This is justice. And this is just the beginning. Thanks for listening.